everyone, it's Glamour Caliente. So I have another, not like video type of YouTube video for you guys, but another kind of personal development type of video. Hopefully, I'm still keeping you guys with me and adding on new people to my subscriber list. So I just really had an aha type of moment that I wanted to share with you guys. Of course, I took it to my journal first to really explore it, and now I have, come full circle and gotten a result. So just to give you guys some backstory to it, is that I have been looking to get into the field of higher education, and I didn't realize how difficult it would be. Whenever I would apply for jobs in the business world, I would have no time, or rather no trouble getting a job. I guess what my mind was thinking was I would get a job in no time. But yeah, I would have no trouble getting jobs in business. And, for the past couple of months, I've been trying to get a job in higher ed, and really, my phone has not been ringing, very rarely. So I was working this informational interview circuit, which is where you interview people that are doing the type of work that you want to do, and just finding out more information on how they got started and using that to propel yourself in that right direction. So one of the people that I interviewed was at a community college. I want to get into a community college, not as a student, but working in a community college. So that's specifically the area of higher education that I want to get into. So I had set up some meetings to meet with various people in community colleges in administrative positions and just interviewing them. So one of the people that I met with really liked me. Her name is Julie, which is funny because my name's Julia, but nonetheless. So I met with her, and she offered me an internship in her office. It's a free, unpaid internship, but she said one of the reasons that I may not be getting any callbacks is because I have no higher education experience. And if I got some internship experience in her office, that would really round out my resume and make me look like a more attractive candidate to these institutions. So today was the first day of my internship, and it was an amazing day because she introduced me to a lot of people and, was telling me the type of projects that I'm going to be working on. So, and I do want to let you guys know that I have two other jobs. So, working an unpaid internship is, it's not going to put food on the table. But in terms of the long run, it's a very good strategic move for me. And that seems to be the issue that I've been having in my career, is that none of my choices that I've made were strategic. They were all spontaneous with no rhyme or reason. And it's kind of the reason why I am where I am right now, where I have a college degree, but, no real prospects for a good full-time position. And it's because I've never thought about my strategy when it came to working. My priorities, have been in other places. They've been on guys, which I'm fortunate that I am getting married. So, I did find a good guy. So my priority is no longer on finding a good guy. So that's like one thing gone. I spent a lot of time clubbing and partying. So, now that I'm settled down and looking to start a family, clubbing and partying is something that is like so far off in my memory that that's another thing that's not a distraction to me. And then, I'm at where I'm at now, which is I got my degree finally, and just having difficulty landing a job. So that opportunity to intern came up, and, I'm glad that I was at the right place at the right time with the right attitude. So in journaling, I was able to kind of wrestle with a comment that my fiance had made to me that, it really bothered me. And I suppose what bothered me the most is that I thought he was right. and I wanted to wrestle with this idea, come to a solution, and find out, was he right? Is that why it bothered me? And I'm happy to say he was wrong. So, but it's been like a couple of months that he made this comment to me. So, the comment that he made was that I am addicted to job hopping. And I didn't have a rebuttal at the time. It was just like, no, I'm not. But I really thought to myself and considered it. Do I just like job hopping? Do I like the chase? Do I like interviewing? Do I like meeting new people and learning things, all over again and always being the new person? And, am I addicted to that whole cycle? Am I in a cycle right now? And I didn't want to believe that I don't want a job where I'm happy and where I have longevity. I didn't want to believe that that's not true. I didn't want to believe that, I like job hopping and I like interviewing and I like the chase and I like being courted by these companies who want me. I didn't want that to be true. So, I never brought it up to him again, but it was always something in the back of my mind wondering, what am I doing? So, in journaling today, I was able to come full circle and realize what the case really is with me. So if I can just read my journal entry to you guys. So today's July 12th, which is my fiance's birthday. It's his 29th birthday, so I'm so happy. Okay. So my journal entry is as follows. Today was my first day interning at, I'm not going to tell you guys the school, at blank. And it was awesome. I'm going to be working on a lot of different projects with different departments. The best part is that Julie said if there's anything I want to learn, let her know and she'll make it happen. She wants me to get a lot out of this experience. An issue within myself that I want to explore is that why am I a job hopper? I seem to always be searching for something bigger and better. When will I just be happy? As in any relationship, my needs, desires, and wants must have never been fulfilled. So I left hoping to find someone, in this case a company, that would give me all that I need. But just like a lifelong marriage, is it possible to stay at a company until retirement? I think it is possible, but it would have to be an organization large enough to accommodate my growth and have opportunities available. I think the mistake that I've been making is that I've been working at places that have been too small for me. So that's the end of that journal entry. I was happy that I was able to solve my own problem. So the issue was not that I was addicted to job hopping. The issue is that all of the jobs that I've taken, I've been unsatisfied with. And a relationship, a job, your employer, work, that is a relationship just like any other relationship that you have in your life. So just like an intimate relationship, just like a friendship, just like, a relationship you have with a family member, we all have needs, desires, wants, and in those relationships, they're all fulfilled differently. And in my employment relationship, none of these offices and companies that I've worked for have been big enough to accommodate for the growth that I was experiencing, and I needed to have that growth fulfilled. And that's why I kept leaving the companies and trying to find a place that was big enough for me. So I think me entering the field of higher education, I think will be a good fit because these institutions have so many different departments and so much more opportunity available than a small company, which I've pretty much worked for all small companies. So I was really happy to wrestle with that idea and solve my problem. So now I know what my problem is, and I feel like I can really, go out there knowing what I'm looking for and getting that. So that's all I have to say for today. I appreciate you guys listening and following me on this journey. And if anything that I am talking about is something that you're going through or that you have gone through, I would love to hear about it. So feel free to comment below. Also follow me on Twitter at Glamour Caliente. And I thank you guys so much for listening. All right, take care. Bye-bye.